Hello students, in previous video we have studied the segues and navigation controllers. In this lecture we are going to see the tab bar controllers. As we have studied the segues and navigation controllers, we come to know that when we navigate from one view controller to the another, what happens if your features are going adding on, you may realize that drilling up and down with the navigation controller, it not feasible, it doesn't cut it. So it may be a time to flatten out your view controller hierarchy. So to control this, we will use the tab bar controllers to organize the different kind of information or the different modes of operation. So the tab bar controllers are the key to navigating between the view controllers, allowing you to comfortably pack more functionality into the single app. So here we will see how to add the tab bar controller to your scene. So for that we require to go to the Xcode. So I will go to the Xcode will create the new project here. The same selection will be there, iOS and the app. Click on the next button. Product name, I will write down here the tab bar controllers. Suppose that 12. Interface is storyboard and language is Swift. Then we click on the next. The location where we save the project is documents. Then click on the create button. So this project or folder will be created. We'll have the different files like app delegate, scene delegate, view controller, main file, assets. Here the deployment information, iPhone and iPad is selected. So I will click on the main file. The main file will, as usual, it will show you the initial view controller. So now I want to change the background. So I will go to the attributes inspector and I will change the background of this to the orange color. So the background of the initial view controller is now orange color. Now we have to add the tab bar controller to this scene view controller. So I have to go to this embed in button. Go to this embed in button. You can see the embed in. Click on this embedded button. You will see the option for the tab bar controller and navigation controller. In previous video, we have studied the navigation controller. At that time, we have selected the navigation controller. Now here we have to select the tab bar controller. So as soon as we will we'll click on the tab bar controller, this tab bar controller will be added to the scene. So here you can see the tab here. Okay, this is the tab. This is the item. You can see here view. Inside that we are having. If I click on this item here, okay, so you can see this area will be highlighted. That means this is the item. So I can rename also this. When I click on this item, you will have the tab bar item here and the properties for that. So I will rename this to the orange. Okay, so you can see this rename. So whatever the orange, the name will be changed from the item to the orange. Now I will add one more view controller. So I want more tab for this. Okay. So adding the view controller, our regular process, we know that. Go to the library, click on the view controller. Sorry, type the view controller. View controller will appear. Drag this view controller towards the scene. Suppose that here. And now to add the tab control, to add this to the tab controller, we have to click on the tab controller and then press the control key and then drag this towards the second view controller. When you release the mouse or touchpad, you will see the various options. manual segue, show detail, present mode leave, present as a pop over, custom, relationship segue, views, controllers, non-adaptive, push, and modal. So here we have to select the relationship segue, and inside that view controllers we have to select. So I will click on this view controllers. So it will establish, you can see, it will establish the connection between your newly added view controller and the tab bar controller. Okay, now I can also able to arrange this into the, suppose that if I want to align this, I can align like this with the blue lines indicating the alignment. Now you can see your tab bar controller is having the two tabs, one here and one here. Okay, one here and one here. I will change the background color of this second view controller to the, suppose that, pink. Now if you, now I will run with this simulator, iPhone 13 Pro. It will take some time to launch the simulator. It is launching still. Now the simulator appeared. On this simulator you will find, okay, this is the orange. You can see this is the orange tab, and if I click on this tab, it will show you the pink. I forgot to rename this. I will rename this. Okay, we will rename this item also to the pink. Okay, again, if you run this, now you can see on the simulator will have the orange. If you click, this is the orange, and when you click on this pink, you will see this pink tab. Okay, so you can switch between these two tabs, orange, pink, orange, pink. Now if you want to give here a tab as square fill, okay, for that you have to select the here, and here you can see the image here, and here you can type down, suppose that this is the orange, o dot square dot fill. I will select this shape for your tab. Okay, so the put o dot, various shapes are there, o dot circle, o dot circle dot fill, o dot square. I would like this o dot square dot fill. I will select this, and then similarly we can select for the this tab also pink. Go to the image, p dot square dot fill. I will also do this. Now if you run this again, you will come to know the shape of the tab will be changed to the square, and it is filled. Okay, so you can see here, or shape is changed to the orange fill, and this is the pink. Okay, you can also this, so this will be the change in the tab bar shapes. Okay, you can see here. When you click on the particular When you click on the orange, it will show you the orange. When you click on the pink, it will show you the pink. Now, if you want to highlight both the tabs at a time, then you have to go to the tab bar controller, select these tabs here. You will see this tab bar options there, and here one option is the scroll edge. You have to select this option, scroll edge, and then now if I run the again, if I run this again, then you will see, notice the change. You will see the both the tabs will be highlighted. Okay, you can see we have added the enable the scroll edge here, so both the you will easily navigate, or you will easily see the both the tabs. Now if you want to add a badge to your tab, then go to the again select the item. Here you'll find the option badge. Suppose that I will put the value here as a exclamatory mark, and this is for the orange, so you can see how it will work. You can see here directly the badge is showing it is showing the badge. If you want to see that on simulator, you'll see like this. Okay, so the badge is added to the orange. Okay, the badge is added to the orange. Now if you want to add this programmatically, that is also possible. And if you want to disappear this badge, you have to add one method. So we'll see that. For adding that programmatically, first I will go to the Neil here. I will again change that to this Neil. Okay. So select the view controller, go to the assistant editor. Here you will find the assistant editor. Here you have to add the, if you want to add the badge, you have to add one method, tab bar item dot badge value equal to exclamatory mark. So this will also programmatically add the badge. If you want to check, I will simulate this. You'll see here. Okay, badge is there. Now we want to disappear this badge when we navigate from one tab to the other tab. For that, we have to add one method which we'll call as a view will disappear. So just in this assistant manager, you have to put one method, that is view will disappear. Okay, you will have the hint here, view will disappear. Click on this, select this, so it will give you the override function animated board. So code here you have to write down, that is, so this is the method which we are adding externally for the disappearing the view or the badge value. So for that we have written down one, going to write one method, that is view will disappear. So here I will write down super dot view will disappear animated, and that again tab bar item dot badge value equal to nil. Just you have to mention the nil, and when we run this method, you will see your simulator will show, first it will show you the badge value. Okay, currently it is showing the badge value, but when I move towards the, when I tap on the second tab, then the badge is disappearing. Okay, this is the change due to this particular method which we have added view will disappear. So what will happen here? The badge value is returned from the this value to the nil value. Okay. So this is the first part of the tab bar controllers. In next video, we will see how to add the multiple tab bars and what happens when we are adding more and more tab bars to the your view. Okay, so we'll meet in the next video. If you have any kind of doubt, you can mail me. Mail ID is given at the description, or you can also comment it. Thank you for watching. Thanks.